Whoever you are, you're about to blow the F up. Okay, and it is coming from such an intense amount of work, such an intense amount of compromises, sacrifices, effort, day in, day out, continuation. And before I even start beginning to pull cards, I was really channeling that for this collective. You started whatever path this was alone. So if you are a content creator, doing things while people were laughing, if you were someone who sacrificed, family time to go back to school, like you did something that a lot of people wouldn't, and you did it without the support system, and you continued to grind all the less, all the more. And that's why things are about to really shift again. Seeing someone literally blow up. I've been watching like a lot of reality TV as well, so something along those lines, modeling, influencers. It just feels like this is your time to shine. This is your time to be seen. This is your time to be recognized. And I just keep hearing, let's give them something to talk about. And I just keep channeling kind of this interference coming through from those around you who didn't support you. Because again, this is a group of collectives. You did this pretty much on your own, if not only a few people, 111 as I'm saying this. And again, you blowing up, you being seen on TV, you being a public name, you being a public brand, like these people who made fun of you when you were smaller, these people who, ostracized you while you were getting going, while you were working on yourself, while you were making those mistakes, they're about to get their big one. Because again, you are rising into your power. You're taking every single experience, whether positive or negative, as a learning moment. And from that point of view, and again, you continuing to show up day in and day out, this is why you're going to blow up. This is why you're going to be seen. This is why you're going to be known. Like household name. Like some of you guys don't realize how big this actually is, but you guys have put in the work day in and day out. Like I cannot emphasize that enough. 201 as I finally start to pull cards, but Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today in terms of this download? I just keep seeing stars, 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 stars. Like you guys were meant to be in the spotlight. The star. I cannot make this shit up, y'all. Literally, the star being the first card pulled, we have the moon in the reversal, and we have the chariot. This is what I'm talking about. You guys have really taken the time to sanctify your space, sanctify yourself. It's like you guys know, with the moon in the reversal, I really feel like all of those illusions, all of those limitations, they've been lifted. And whether it was because, again, of those people who were doubting you, or because we're finally building on some momentum. Some of you guys, too, I was channeling earlier today, this perception wounds being healed, this fear of being seen, this fear of being perceived. And it's like, instead of turning away from people looking at you, instead of turning away from the attention, from the attraction, you're really stepping into that light and stepping into that power. And again, I'm like, stars, 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 stars. The star pops out, 303. And the chariot, like this is the fastest moving card in the deck. When I'm telling you we're gonna blow up, like, and Spirit really wants me to emphasize that you're still going to continue to move on, okay? And this isn't just a one-hit wonder. This isn't just something that happens overnight one time. Like, there is this energy of an influx of attention coming in overnight, but again, it's almost like I'm seeing kind of like stocks. You know how, they're continually going up. Sometimes they go down a little bit, but they just keep going towards the path of up. That's what you're at right now. 333, that's where you're at, and that's where you're going. And you just have this momentum that's about to carry into 2026, into the rest of 2025. And I'm being brought back to the message that I just posted last night or earlier this morning. And it was just along the lines of like, things are about to speed up. Like you guys got into a slow period so that you guys could build the momentum to accelerate into a faster period. And they do want me to mention, I now do sell a Say My Name transmutation oil. So as you're starting to have more people look at you, talk to you, if you want to start to transmute that gossip, that negativity, that criticism, hell, even the positive stuff, when people are complimenting you, you reap the benefits and so do those people. But the people who aren't saying good things, we're going to take that energy and we're going to transmute it into glamour and into money, because why the hell not, right? But what other messages do you have for this collective, Spirit, that are stepping into their stardom, that are stepping into their power, that are having these illusions fall away? Like, this is really a beautiful energy, and I'm just noticing all of this blue in both the moon and in the star here. Expect the unexpected, okay? I like almost kind of want to roll my eyes here, because again, this collective, you may be focusing on one particular craft, one particular kind of niche, and there may be an opportunity coming in that may not exactly tie into what you're doing or what you've been working on, but you have to trust that those people, that visionary, like they see you for a reason. Like the Four of Cups, just be open. Again, like we're not going to dwell on the things that didn't work out. We're not going to dwell on the places that didn't work out, on the careers, on the jobs, on the groups, on the friends. Like we're looking towards the future. We're standing in our element, and we know that by standing in the element and the energy of the star, you're upping the vibration of everything and everyone around you. You're forcing people to either reflect on themselves and go with that ascension with you, or quite frankly, you're getting told and getting noted that those people aren't meant to follow you as you ascend and as you go along this path. But the Four of Wands theme here at the top of the deck, like this is the time of celebration. This is a time of party. This is a time of recognition. This is a time of not dwelling on things, not being scared, not being upset, but being in an energy of abundance and, honest to God, just freedom as well. Just the freedom to dance, the freedom to move, the freedom to express the things that you want to express. Like you're not only going to be in an energy of alignment, but because you're in that energy of alignment, like you're gonna love what you're doing. This isn't gonna feel like work. This isn't gonna, like, yes, there's gonna be obstacles. Yes, there's gonna be problem solving involved with anything and everything. But it's like the thing that you're doing is leading you to your Four of Wands energy, your Four of Wands moment. And so, you know, if you're that content creator, keep posting. If you've been going back to school, keep doing what you're doing, because, you know, you might face criticism now. You might have people looking at you doing things a little bit differently, but when you are celebrating, when you're, you know, blowing up, when you're doing your big one, it's, you know, no one's really going to be laughing. And if they are, transmute it into more into more wealth, into more glamour, and just have them either shut up or keep talking about you, and you can even get more of that energy to transmute into more of it. You know, it's either a positive reinforcement or they cut that shit off. So just know that you're in this energy of abundance. You're in this energy of alignment. Again, all of these stars that I'm seeing, like, you deserve to feel that freedom. You deserve to feel that expansion. And also with the star, know that you are such a light in a lot of people's lives. Like, yes, you might face that criticism, confirmation. Yeah, you might have some hate comments. You might have some people who don't understand what you're doing or don't love what you're doing, but you have to trust that you are this guiding light in a lot of people's lives. So even if those people aren't commenting, even if those people aren't letting you know, like, you have more of an influence than I think you really know at this time. So 121, as I'm ending this message, if you feel called to purchase my body oil, or you do feel called to purchase a reading, you can do so in the link in the bio. This is my only account. Till next time.